Bienvenue dans une autre vidéo. Aujourd'hui, la vidéo est geography français. Okay, well, it's about geography. This is geography. Someone suggested me doing some French geography, looking at it, and I thought it was a great idea. I think it'd be fun. I know two French places. Paris, of course. Okay, je sais deux en trois français. Paris, bien sûr. Gévaudan. Gévaudan. I want to go to Gévaudan. What? Pourquoi Gévaudan? Years ago, my favorite podcast at the time had like a Halloween episode about the Beast of Gévaudan, and I've never forgotten about it ever. Le Bête de Gévaudan. Oui, I want to see Gévaudan. I want to see the museum of the Beast of Gévaudan. I want to see the wolf sanctuary nearby. I want to see the statue in another place. Ooh. Yeah, Gévaudan. I want to see Gévaudan. Well, let's do this first. Héritage.
It's time to learn geography.
Now! Hey everyone, I'm your host
No.
Barbie. France. Pretty much everybody on the planet has heard of this place. I mean, immediately images of wine, cafes, embellished 18th century Baroque architecture, and people who really hate globalization of the English language. But take a step back even further, and France becomes a place with jaguars, coconuts, volcanoes, penguins, grass skirts, war dances, bamboo flutes, witch
Wolves?
doctors, and a
Jaguars?
multifaceted history that has evolved into a
Jaguars?
people group into becoming one of the most notable nations on the
Y'all have
planet.
big
Alors,
cats?
sometimes referred to as the
Hexagon?
hexagon, since if you tilt your head a little bit, it kind of looks like it has 6 sides. Quite frankly, I was always under the impression that it kind of looked like a teapot with feet. Mainland France is also divided into
No.
13 regions, including Corsica Island, 18 altogether.
Okay,
The interesting thing about France is that
Huge.
it's kind of divided into areas that historically had their own distinct cultural identity. Some of the most notable ones being Occitania, Savoy, Brittany, Normandy, Alsace, a section of the Basque
flags.
Country, Nice, and the island of Corsica, which speaks its own dialect most French people can't even understand.
Ooh,
These regions contribute their own
interesting.
unique piece of the French pie. Few spots like
yummy,
in the
good
Caucasus
soil.
region and parts of
The
Eastern Europe
meilleures
and Southern
soil.
Russia range. Cheese with over 1,200 different varieties found all over the country.
why does this have eyes? I don't like it.
Speaking of which, the national animal is the Gallic rooster, which is
You have a national animal? It's the Gallic rooster? What is the Gallic
horse,
rooster?
frogs, and snails are consumed regularly. Speaking of which, the national animal is the Gallic rooster, which is why you might typically see a lot of roosters.
Why? Pourquoi? Gallic rooster. Does America have a national animal? I mean, we have the eagle. It's like a mascot. What the hell is a Gallic rooster? Gallic rooster? Representing... okay. Interesting. Wow, roosters. Hey, hold on. Does America have a national animal? I guess, yeah, bald eagle is the emblem. Yeah, I guess that is it. There's 2? The bison? Ooh, the bison? The American bison was named the national mammal of the United States on May 9th, 2016. Okay. Okay, so yeah, 2? We have 2 national animals? The eagle and American bison. Huh.
On French-affiliated symbols. In fact, France is one of the most entomophagous, that's insect-eating, countries in Europe, as about 700
Yo, that's good, because in the future, meat is going away and we're gonna be eating bugs. Protein, a lot of it.
100 million snails are estimated to be consumed every year by the French,
I don't know why I said that.
especially in Burgundy, the largest snail-producing region in France. Unfortunately, due to the fact that the French are the highest consumers of raw or mildly cooked red meats, a huge portion of the population is either exposed or chronically infected by the Toxoplasma gondii parasite that disputably over half the population is suspected to have. This little guy eventually finds its way into your brain, changes people's behaviors into being either more caring or aggressive and suspicious. Look it up, I'm not even joking. Regions
it has,
also have
like,
climates
teeth?
and topographies that are completely
tell me about
different.
jaguars.
The Caribbean islands and Guyana enjoy a warm Caribbean tropical climate, Guyana being part of the Amazon, having one of the highest forest cover densities in the world at over 95%,
French
with
Guyana.
over 1,100 species of birds and reptiles and mammals found
this
in
is...
it.
I got clickbaited. I know this is technically... Jaguars are amazing animals. What the... It looks like my cat. I have a Bengal and he looks like a jaguar.
With over 1,100
My God.
species of birds and reptiles and mammals found in it. France is the most visited country in the world, as more people than the entire population of France visit France annually at about...
Damn. Yeah, that must... The country's small, but yeah, there's so many tourists.
Cultural
Did they have the
artists,
beast?
poets,
Did
architects,
they have the
kings,
beast?
queens, guillotines,
Le Bête?
revolutions,
Le Bête?
inventions,
No.
music,
Le Bête,
dance,
Le Bête.
clothing,
No.
fashion, cinema,
No.
cuisine, discoveries, victories, losses, folk.
No. What is this? What?
France is very, very firmly intent on preserving the French language and culture. The governmentally sanctioned Académie Française has aimed at doing this since 1634. They do things like, somewhat unsuccessfully, banning foreign words such as blog, hashtag, parking, email, and weekend. In addition, the French media's top regulators,
Weekend.
the CSA and
Good luck.
CNC, have strictly enforced policies that require all music on private radio to be at least of 40% French origin and 70% in the French language between the hours of 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and half the music quota must be less than 6 months old. Everything must be French. France is, of course, home.
Guys, tell me if this is true. C'est vrai? This sounds like something America would do when they're like, no Spanish. You guys got the guy who helped with American Sign Language. Talked about this on stream, but yeah, American Sign Language comes from, what's his name? Let me see. Gallaudet. Yeah, Washington DC. I went I visited here for a little like deaf thing. But yeah, ASL. Basically, yeah. And so Gallaudet is named after the guy who kind of brought sign language here and really established it. Let me find his name, but yeah, he did it after going to France and also getting another French guy to help out. There's a big statue of him. I gotta move on. Maybe we'll do the story later.
Jacques Brel,
I don't know her, but I've seen this photo a lot, and I've heard some of the old music. I guess just old singer?
They also love taking breaks and getting their sleep. On average, the French get about 8.83 hours of sleep every day, more than any other country in the developed world. And
Healthy.
They also have some of the shortest work weeks with only about 6 to 7 hours on average a day. And that's enough for them. It's not uncommon to see people taking time off in the middle of the day, early evening, just to relax and take a nap. They even have
Freaking... by the way, I did not see any of that while I was in Paris, but then again, it's Paris. But, yeah. Relax a little. Relax a little.
a word for it. L'heure de la parole, which
L'heure
literally
de...
translates to the hour of the aperitif. People
Aperitif.
can also claim state pension at age 62, making it one of the lowest retirement ages.
Isn't there a big protest going on right now in France because they want the age to be 64? Uh-oh. Third wave of French pension protests keep pressure on Macron. Third day of strikes and protests held in France over Macron pension plan. Live to work or work to live. Everybody's fighting. I'm with you guys. Fight. Or something. What? Wow. Oh no, Macron. Oh no. What is going on, guys? I hope you're okay. It was 62.
The sport French people rank highest in the world, going on strike. I mean, the last thing you want to do is interrupt a Frenchman's nap during a 6-hour shift with corporate policy changes.
That's what, okay, I don't know if the French see it the same way, but Americans do, like, this is kind of the view, is that French people go on strike all the time.
Yep, the world can be a
all
cruel,
the time.
cruel place. For France, Japan is seen as like the epitome of exoticism. Similar to themselves, the Japanese have a rich culture.
Same with Japan. Japan is like obsessed with France as well, like Paris and stuff, to where if there's a thing where if they go to Paris and then it's like not up to their expectation, they like get depressed. Paris syndrome is a sense of extreme disappointment exhibited by some individuals visiting Paris who feel that the city was not what they had expected. Paris syndrome. Have you heard of this? I told you it's real. It sends Japanese tourists home or whatever. Oh! Oh no, goodbye. Japanese tourist said, no thank you, this is actually a hellhole. Oh, Metropolis, Japan. Oh, yeah. You see, it says most common among Japanese.
Japan sort of shares the same mutual fascination
Oh,
and
yeah.
see France as like its European alternate universe twin. In conclusion, les Français sont connus pour être intrépides, turbulents, mais qui gardent quand même un certain charme. Ils ont parfois l'air désinvolts, mais bon, essayez de vivre dans un pays envahi 24 heures sur 24, 7 jours sur 7, par des hordes de touristes qui piétinent vos jardins, massacrent votre gastronomie et vous demandez de vous plaire au moindre de leurs désirs,
Yeah.
sans même vous dire un petit merci. Oh, France, faut le comprendre.
Okay. So that's it for now. So, yeah, that was a very English-oriented video and stuff, and I want to look at it and react, and so I did. This is not the end of geography, I swear. I think next time we're gonna look at like French stuff, French sources, more French like stuff, and I'd love to hear input from you guys about if like things in this video or like whatever else you want me to know is awesome to hear about. But yeah, thanks for watching this, and hopefully, yeah, we'll get some more in the future and some better ones as well. And we're gonna really, I do hope to sincerely learn much more. So yeah, thanks so much. Bye bye.